right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
Ready. Ready. Good.
All right, so here we are, the MMA leader back in London, England. It's amazing to think back to UFC 75 when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London is.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight in the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters with dreams of headlining this arena. He passes the half. That was a slick transition. This is a terrible position.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
There's a lot of good movement.
Elbow to the head there by Nurmagomedov. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Oh, this place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are getting after it. He's so committed to body punching. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Nice body shot there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Big knee lands to the body.
Misses with the right hand. So Khabib choosing to strike here tonight, DC. We saw in the Conor McGregor fight, he was... Oh! Could be the beginning of the end here. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Good, solid strike on the ground. Both guys appeared to land there. All right, well, his hooks have been a big storyline in this one, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe the opponent had made the requisite adjustments, he gets cracked again.
He gets cracked again, and it does not take many of those hooks to end your night. Best punch in the game, beautiful jab.
Straight right hand, no good. All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feinting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
Huge block there. Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Oh, right into mount.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head head there.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Nicely done with the kick there. Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. 30 seconds now to go in the round. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Five minutes in the books.
Excellent job last round. Really like the way to go. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big take.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect, and we'll look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself out.
So another big takedown for the Dagestan Khabib Nurmagomedov. You know, he doesn't have his father in his corner due to visa issues, but certainly his father is watching in abroad and, as usual, probably really likes what he's seen. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
You can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I gotta protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. There's got to change something.
And that left hook landed on the button. Nurmagomedov gets hit with another flush left to the head. Legendary chin, but it has been tested tonight. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, you can hear the crowd reaction every time he lands another hook. The previous round, it was hooks and bunches, more of the same here.
More of the same, John. You watch a guy who's in a flow, who's in a rhythm, who's in a position where they don't feel like they could ever miss that shot. And that's what we're witnessing tonight. Oh, nice. Nice.
Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Nice. Getting them out here.
Side control now. All right, so he's got him in the north-south. Khabib's now trying for the Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, Superman punch.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Nurmagomedov gets stung by that leg kick. Shooting for the takedown here. Well, I'm not sure how much more damage he can take to the body. You may want to drop that elbow defensively. Of course, that opens you up to damage upstairs. Pick your poison for him here as he continues to absorb damage.
That was nice.
Khabib's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Nurmagomedov getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
He's got to be careful here. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. That can't feel good. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh man, I jump up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, nice knees to the body. Nurmagomedov going for the takedown here, nothing doing there.
Gets to the single collar tie. Great commitment to the kicking game. Great timing on that double leg. He passed the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Making all these shots count. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
You've got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh.
He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. When his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there.
You need to work on this position.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Well, he's got his back now.
Referee helping here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mounts, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. And now he's attempting choke. Oh, he's got him in a choke here. This is it. This has to be the end.
Oh, wow, he got out and knocked him.
What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking whenever he was beat so greatly by that rear naked choke.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Nice shot there by the champ. Change of the position.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's gonna have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champions.
Nice short uppercut in the clinch by Nurmagomedov. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown.
He passes to half guard.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, working inside the closed guard now. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Short uppercut in the clinch by Nurmagomedov.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know, he's now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. You cannot take those leg kicks clean.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be
on the receiving end of those types of strikes. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh, beautiful level change. In the half guard.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Just misses there with the left. Well, you see him cringing now as the body damage just continues to pile up. He hasn't made the adjustments, and I wouldn't even hate a stoppage here.
No, I wouldn't hate a stoppage here. This guy's been beat up. Like, he hasn't adjusted at all. This started at the very start of the fight, and it continued to the point now that it seems as though it's an eventuality that this fight will be stopped due to body damage. Tremendous game plan, and it worked perfect.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Lands the overhand right.
Another good stick to the head.
Clean punch right there.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictating the pace to his opponent.
Just out of range with that right hand.
Oh, nice.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from... how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who...
Khabib's going for a choke. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he's out! Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
You really broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. The inside low kick is awesome.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun-shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard.
Nice level change to the takedown there.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Khabib's going for the sub here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, somehow some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Back to the feet now.
Huge knee lands in the clinch.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's gonna hurt this opponent.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nurmagomedov gets hit with a kick. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Beautiful shot lands to the leg. He's got the single collar tie.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Nurmagomedov. And there's another takedown attempt. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Lands a nice jab there. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you...
Oh, big shots here. Nicely done.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
Beautiful kick to the body. 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Pretty good straight punch there by Nurmagomedov. 20 seconds to go in the fight.
Very fast jab lands for him.
And again shoots for a takedown. Again, takedown stuff. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov